This is from ABC News. It's the Bay Area News, and if I can see if I can pull it up. And I wanted to put this back up without my commentary. I just wanted to let it play for itself. But if you want to go look it up, it's ABC 7 News Bay Area, and it's called, the title is California Doctor Describes Rare Psychotic Episodes Occurring in COVID-19 Patients.
Did you know you can go to libertymutual.com to customize?
Of course, they got a little thing here, a little ad. So it says psychotic episodes occurring in COVID-19 patients. And it says they're worrying or believe that people are trying to harm them or kill them. It's saying it's worldwide. It's saying that, they're believing that the nurses have it out for them. It's just the weirdest thing. So I'm going to let it play, and you can come to your own conclusions.
Are developing psychotic symptoms. The episodes new at 6. COVID patients with no history of mental illness are developing psychotic symptoms. The episodes are rare, but they are being reported around the world. ABC 7 News reporter Kate Larson spoke to a San Francisco man who struggled with delusions while being treated for COVID.
I thought I had been kidnapped. I couldn't speak, so I made a little sign for my son to go get an AK, his gun.
Ron Temko's delirium began after he came out of a medically induced coma while being treated for COVID at UCSF in the spring.
I wanted to climb out of that bed and jump out the window and just crazy things.
ABC 7 was there when after 61 days, Ron was released from the hospital to much celebration. Now 7 months later, he's experiencing a painful relapse.
Now I consider myself a long hauler. I've been very emotional, crying, upset, thinking, when is this going to end?
Ron believes that his delusions were caused by a combination of sedatives given to him at the hospital as well as the actual COVID disease. But there are other COVID patients with much milder cases requiring no medication who have also had severe delusions and psychotic episodes.
The kinds of things that I have seen is patients who have a sudden onset of a change in their behavior. They are much more suspicious of their family members. They're worrying or believe that people are trying to harm them or kill them. They believe that the nurses are talking about them or are poisoning their food.
Dr. Vivek Datta is a UCSF neuropsychiatrist. He's treated several patients with no history of mental illness for psychotic symptoms a few weeks or months after a COVID infection.
These kinds of symptoms can be as or more disabling than the physical symptoms that we also associate with COVID.
Although doctors across the U.S. and around the world are reporting similar cases, Dr. Datta says it's quite rare.
Why would a virus cause these psychiatric symptoms?
There are a few theories. One is that the virus itself may be directly attacking the brain. The second, which is probably more compelling, is that when you have an infection, we produce an inflammatory response, and some of those chemicals might be toxic to the brain if the body's immune response goes into overdrive.
At this point, Dr. Datta says it's too early to know if these psychotic episodes are a short-term reaction to COVID or long-term health concerns. Kate Larson, ABC 7 News.
Well, now, that doesn't sound too good. There's a lot of things that's going through my mind, but I'll wait. This is 7 months. He's still dealing with this, and it's not because of just medication. Some of these people have mild cases and weren't treated with medication, but yet exhibit the same kind of symptoms of psychosis. What they call psychosis. God bless you.